Here we have on stage with us the winners, Wenjun in the women's competition, and two winners in the open competition, Mr. Jan Nepomniachtchi and Mr. Magnus Carlsen. Welcome.
If we just look at that one more time.
Here we have on stage with us the winners, Wenjun in the women's competition, and two winners in the open competition, Mr. Jan Nepomniachtchi and Mr. Magnus Carlsen. Welcome to all of you, and thank you for...
Amusing looks there, shot in Magnus's and Jan's direction by the now Women's World Blitz Chess Champion 2024, Wenjun. She's also this year the Classical Champion, and she has won the Rapid before, meaning that she is the third person in history to actually win all three of these. Second to do that was Magnus. First to do that was actually Susan Polgar. And this is an incredible feat. I just want to say that right before we get into this. Unlike Magnus and Jan, Wenjun and her opponent actually fought it out to the death, the sudden death. Well, at least, they're both still alive. But, they did not give up. They did not decide to share the title questionably. They're also not wearing jeans. That might not be related to whether or not they feel they have the power to tell FIDE what to do, but I think it is worth pointing that out. Yeah, I just want to comment also how quick she's moving the pieces here as she's putting them back on the board. Like, that is some skill, man. Yeah, they had played 5 games with 5 draws in a row, and just on the 6th game, we can see Ju's opponent, Lee, has about less than 5 seconds on the clock. And Ju just ends up winning in the end. Just look at that, advancing that pawn. There's just no stopping it really at this point. And protected by the rook, there wasn't really much Lee could do, not mentioning the fact that she literally had 3 seconds on her clock. So it was all over at this point. And that's it.
Wenjun is the world champion, the new Blitz world champion, the double crown. She's also the classical world champion. Congratulations to Wenjun. What a legend.
Wenjun pulling a Magnus, winning the classical, the Blitz. She's doing it all. She is Women's World Blitz Champion.
And there we have it. Now, it will be interesting to see next year what exactly happens. Will she retain the title? Will she end up sharing the titles with someone who is her competitor? None of this is exactly clear. But this is an incredible feat. The fact that she does have all 3 titles and has got the chess triple crown, something that she is only the third person in history to do. So I was a bit surprised when I was looking at the interview, to be honest with her at the end. I have to just say it is a little strange how much sort of speaking time she does get during this interview. Of course, most of the attention seems to be focused on the fact that we have 2 male winners instead of, 1. Still, FIDE could have pointed out that she is actually the third person in history and the second woman to obtain this triple crown. And we can see she's not exactly looking so happy that they are not really giving her much airtime. I don't exactly know why most of the focus is on Magnus and Jan here. I think what Ju did was an incredible feat. And I'm kind of disappointed in FIDE and I guess the chess community in general that this isn't getting a bit more coverage. I mean, don't call me woke, but, I think this is one case where we can say that, it is a bit disappointing. Wenjun is ranked second woman in the world, just below Hu Yifan. Hu Yifan is, overall rank, I think, now 102 or 5. And, yeah, Wenjun is now in the 200s somewhere. I was personally surprised to see that there is only one woman in the top 200 chess players when you rank them in the world. And looking into this a bit, I think there are different social, economic factors that are playing into this, but it has been interesting to see that this gap is actually closing over time as well. So that is pretty cool. I know that women historically haven't been treated so well by chess organizations in the past, but it's nice to see that this is changing and there are better women role models for the chess community to look up to in general. But again, massive congratulations to Wenjun, and I'm sure we'll hear more from her soon.